So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial, we're gonna do some auto layouts. So this is like an auto layout practice. And on the end of it, we're gonna sparkle some interactive elements also. So hover states to like spice up your auto layout. So we're gonna do auto layouts on pricing cards. That is the topic for today. So now we have all of these elements. I'm just gonna copy the elements here, the raw elements, so that you can start from the scratch, okay? So this is just a simple pricing card. I've copied the Slack one, the Slack pricing card for their pro plans. And then here are all the elements neatly arranged for you to nibble on. So now, first we're going to identify what will be the groupings for the row. So for the rows here, because we're going to make it auto layout, right? So these two can be on one auto layout first, and these will be also about one auto layout also on this one. I don't know about the underline though. So it's kind of weird for the underline. Maybe that's a component, the hover component also. This is his own auto layout, and this is own auto layout also. And these three are their respectively own respectively their own auto layout. And this one is also the lone auto layout here on the bottom side. Oh, we can add like a blank, what you call this? Just a blank here, or extend this auto layout of these 1, 2, 3, 4 to here as a padding or a margin. I mean, we'll figure it out, but looking at this, I know now the groupings of it. So first, we're gonna group these two. These two will be Shift A. That's the auto layout now. So this card will be like 300 on width, the width of the card. So I'm just gonna assume that it will be like 25 and 25 left and right padding on this one. So let's just do that. And this one will be group with this guy. So this guy, I think I'm gonna do it as a component here. Let's just, Yeah, let's just do this as a component here. I'm gonna create a component like this one. So if I'm gonna hover on this component, it will be like popping up something. So, and this one, so this two will be an auto layout also, but there will be side by side. So this one is going down. If I'm gonna click this, you can see an auto layout here on the side. Right, this side. If you click on this one, it will go to left to right. If you go to down, it'll be on up to down. So this one is left to right. We'll have that one. And this one is the, if the elements, what you call this, the spacing in between elements. As you can see in the frame, this is a component here, right? So these two are grouped, right? So if you're gonna put an auto layout for group elements on this one, it will not affect the other one. But if you're not grouping them, let's see if we don't group them. Let's just detach this component first and not group them. So these two are separate elements right now, the month and the underline. So if you don't group them and place them in the auto layout, see what happens here. It will be treated as individual elements. So if you want your things to be grouped and treated as like one element, you need to group them like this one. So this, because components are considered as group also. So if I'm gonna group them right now, take this two, Control G, and place them here, they will be considered as one group right here. So that's a reminder for you guys to just be sure to group your elements that you want to stay together. Okay, so next would be, I have to identify the spacings here, right? Spacings there. Okay, so these two are definitely on the same auto layout. Okay, so let's just put them on the same auto layout right now. You can see, I think the spacing is good there. The get started one, so the get started one should have also an auto layout so that it will be like a button or something. So, or I can make it as a component. But I can first make it an auto layout so that Shift A, so that I can have like a fill on it. So now we'll have a fill. This is the same color as this one. So text would be like white. There we go. And then I think this one is about 250 also. Width is about 250. So we'll have like 250 width. And here is the other interesting part for auto layouts. You can just click here on the alignment and padding and place it on the center. So now it's on the center right there. And I think the padding on the top and the bottom are about 25, I guess. No, it's much bigger. So it's like, mine is much bigger. Like 10 or 20. Okay, it's 15. So it's about 15. 15 on top, 15 on bottom. And then I made it like in the center right now. And the rounded corner is about 5. I'm just eyeballing it right now. No, it's not. It's 2.5. Oh, it's kind of straight to 5, I guess. Maybe 3. Okay, there we go. So it's 3. So that is done right now. So I can just do this. If these two are auto layout right now, so they're auto layout going to the vertical direction, right? I can just do this, drag and drop it below here. There we go. So now they're on the same auto layout right now, auto layout group. There we go. So they have the same spacing on them. So now it's 15, right? So I'm gonna do like 30. So the spacing here, 30, 30, like that thing. It's about that. So for benefits and free, I think I don't have to edit this one. I'm just gonna place it below. There we go. And this going to here, that's a bit iffy. I don't know. Let's just create one. So now we're gonna take all the text and group and like separate them in individual bullet points right now. So we'll have here one here. So I remember that this is 250. So I'll just keep in mind that number 250. 250. There we go. And then this check mark, I guess this will occupy about 25, I guess. So this one is like 225. 225 going to the right, like that. That check mark is here. We'll just adjust it about there. It's about 235. Okay, cool. And now we're gonna create an auto layout also for this one. This is a bit more thinner. Make it thicker. Points. Round. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna create auto layout. Shift A, and there we go. You can see that this one doesn't actually sits on the first text. So we'll have to fix that. We'll definitely have to fix that thing. So now we're just gonna go to this again, alignment, and just align it a bit. Doesn't fit snugly though, so I'm just gonna expand it. We're gonna go to the expanding route rather than the alignment route right now. There we go. And this one is about, maybe make it smaller. So I guess that's good for now. It needs to be round. The joints of it. There we go. If we make it a bit smaller, will I ruin it? I guess I'm gonna edit the line height. I'm gonna edit the line height of this thing. Doesn't affect anything actually. So we'll have it like that for now. There we go. And then next we will do it on the other ones. Okay, let's do it. Make this a little lighter. Okay. I'm just gonna duplicate it. 2, 3, 4. And just copy paste the text. I think the other thing that you can do just to align this thing is just to wait. I'm just gonna do it right now. Have a square on it. Have this one go here, like that, and then just make it smaller, like that. Place it in the center. Place it on here, and I go like that. So you can see now that you can just make it smaller like that. And you can have this thing aligned to that thing easily now because the bounds are the square, not the element itself. So like that. So that's pretty good. And I'll just make the square, like this one, as the same color as the background of the card. So the background of the card is white. So let's just place it like that. So there we go. We have fixed the problem. Go down here, some text. Oh. Next one. This. Oh, this one is. And last one is this. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. We don't need it anymore. So there we go. And this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just check the spacings for this one. So these are fairly auto layout also. So we're just gonna throw it in there. So this one, we're gonna throw it in there again. Let's click them. Oh, it doesn't go in. Cringe. Wait. Go here and go down to the frame. Okay, cool. There we go. Another one. We're waiting for the highlight to appear in the bottom. There we go. So as you can see here, there needs to be adjustments to be made. Like this one doesn't fit correctly. You can just click on this one on the side here so that it's like a thing that it will identify how it will auto fit a frame. So we're just gonna use that. But this guy needs to have more space on the bottom side. So we're just gonna have this one go here. Oh, this one is overflowing. Kind of cringe. Make his text smaller, I guess. I'm just gonna have it like that. There we go. Okay, that's cool. And basically we have our base auto layout for the text right now. So the cool thing about having an auto layout is just you can just rearrange the frames of the auto layout and it will just what you call this adjust according to the rules that have been set on that auto layout thing. So if I'm gonna just change the check mark here to like be a circle or something or another icon, I can just do that easily. Like this one, we're just gonna remove that and make it a circle. That could be easily changed like that. So we'll have the next part of this one is we'll have the background of it. So this is the full frame of it, right? So we know that the all around it, the padding would be about like 25. So we're just gonna place 25 here, like that. So it's now 300. So, and then we'll just have it filled with white, and then we'll place this one on the top, like that. So this one This one can be also auto layout, okay? So we're gonna click on this one and click on this, both of them, and just press auto layout like there. So it will have like spacing on top and bottom. So if I just place spacing here, margin on the bottom will be 20. If we're gonna eliminate that, just make it 0. We can also do that. How about 50 like that? You can see that these are the two elements for the specific auto layout right here. And the funny part is if you do like 100 here, no, not 100. What about 20 on this thing? It doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything because it has no fill on this auto layout. But if you're gonna have this one squared on top and the bottom, but what you're gonna do is a bit tricky. So you're gonna click here. You're gonna square this side. So it's about like let's say about 15. You have like that. And after that, you're gonna click and do the bottom one, this one. And go to the bottom side of it, of the auto layout. So we're gonna click on this one, this thing, and do the only the bottom. So bottom right would be like 15, and the bottom left would be 15. There we go. So we have like, I can't see it. So we have like that kind of rounded edges. So be careful if you're doing it. If you're gonna do like 15, 15 here, on their side, it will have like that effect. So be sure to click on this one first, on this thing, so that you will have like specific radiuses like this. You specify them. So that is done. And the last thing is to learn more. So we're gonna have to place it there. The color is a bit wrong. It's a bit strong there and there. There we go. So we're gonna make this one a middle, in the middle. So just gonna width it out with a 300. Not 300, 250. 250. Then we're gonna center it like that. That's our learn more here. And this one should be an auto layout on it of its own. Shift A, and then have a margin at the bottom, like long margin there. So these four things are not auto layout by themselves. You should do this because if you're gonna do like plans, like this one will be like gone, so that it will be like pattern here. The what you call this? The alignment will be also aligned on the other stuffs. So you don't have to do like that. So you can like extend the auto layout padding until here. Padding or margin until here. Like that. We're done of the cow. We are done on the cards part of this one. So it's a bit confusing first, but the main point of it is just you can make elements into auto layout to make them cards and buttons like this one. I made a button using the auto layout. I made a card using auto layout, right? And then you just have to specify you specify the padding of it, and also you have to specify the groupings of it. So you need to know how to group the auto layout elements, so that the cards will be uniform, so that the cards will be like looking pleasant within each other. If they stay together, and then also if you're doing like rounded radius with like a stripe color on the top, you need to do them individually. Like do this rectangle first and just the top ones, and then do this thing on the bottom side, and you need to click on this thing so that it will display the additional features of it, of the round corners of it. So that is that for auto layouts. And this thing is like the best hack of the alignments thing. So if the elements are not aligned, like this one, you cannot align like icons to the next element or the text one. you just have to create a square like this one, and then the auto layout will align to the square rather than the bigger one, which is the square, rather than the icon itself. So you're safe to do anything with this icon as long as it's in the bounds of this one. But if the icon goes like that, then it will be the bounding box of the auto layout. Think about it as the reference box of a thing that you'll put on your auto layout. So as you can see here, without the square, it looks like this. But with the square, it looks like this. Pretty neat, right? So let us go to next. Next would be we're going to the interactive elements for this one. So for the interactive elements for this one, we have like a pop up, which is gonna say like this. I'm just gonna copy it first, which will look like this, like that thing. And then the bottom one, the learn more when hovered will look like this, and then the get started when hovered will look like this. So let's just make that real quick, and let's just get started. Now this one is a component, right? So let's just duplicate this thing once, and I'm now gonna create a variant of this component right now. So let's just see, mo components. Let's say if it is hovered, pop up to this one, I guess. I guess I don't need to create a variant for that thing. Let's just do this. Just gonna style it. Down. Oops. Space it like light. This would be like regular light. There we go. So this one is I think it's still 14. So that thing. And now we're gonna make it an auto layout again. Shift A. And we'll have it a background of whites. Background fill, whites right now. And then the funny part is it has this thingy on the top side. So we're just gonna create that thing. I don't know how it will affect it, but we can just do that. So that stroke is gone. This one, go here, and we'll create again another auto layout like that. And we'll have it like 0, I guess. How does it look like right now? Okay, there we go. Oh, it doesn't look good. Doesn't even look remotely good. So what we're gonna do is just create a square, I guess, and just group it, make it the background of this auto layout. So this one goes here. This one is group, and this thing is there. Place it here, and just Shift A. Oh, no, this two should be grouped for doing a. Why is it in a frame? No. Group, Shift A. There we go. Oh my golly! So it doesn't do the background thing. So let's try that again. With this one, this goes here in Shift A. That's cool. That's cool, right? But if you're gonna do this thing with a thingy here, with the arrow of this one, and then we're just gonna group it, like simple grouping like that. Maybe we can just Yeah, that's cool. So we didn't do it an auto layout. It's not group. So this thing below is an auto layout. So this one is just top. This is just a group right there. So let's just do that. Shift A. Cool. This one belongs to that group. Cool. There we go. Need to have them the same thing. Guess there we go. So for the month here. So on hover, we're gonna do an on hover, open this thing, right? Or we can just we can just do the easy route, which is just a variant of this thing. So we're gonna just do a variant. So where's the component? So this one is a copy of the component. So just detach it, make it a new component, and then just create a variant of it. And we're just gonna make it bigger here. So just gonna do it like this. So that's a variant of the component right now. So if you're gonna hover on this thing, it will show this one. So let's just set that, prototype it, go here. So let's just set it to on hover. So while hovering, like that. So this one is about like this. About that big. And we're gonna set this also when outside the bounds of it, we're gonna just go to back here. So change to there. Not on click, but let's say on leave. On leave. There we go. So I'm just gonna duplicate this one and just replace that one. There we go. So let's try playing it actually, just to check it. Oh my god, it's much more bigger. Oh no, and it's also affecting the auto layout inside. Damn. So what are we gonna do there? I guess we're gonna move this out of the auto layout, this MO thing. So it's just gonna move it out here on the top, on the very top of it. There we go. So it's now away from the auto layout and just gonna move it with the mouse. Like that. So now it's about saying like that. Cool, cool. And this thing. Oh wait. This should be right. Why is this bigger? Crunch. Let's just try that again. Okay. Oh, okay. Guess this thing should be like should not be an auto layout. Yeah, I guess so. So let's try that thing again. Let's have this go here. Detach component, sense instance. So now that component is gone. Group it like this. Have the component. Have it exchange to this component. There we go. Maybe fit that. Fit. Duplicate this one. Interesting. It's very interesting on my side. I haven't encountered this one yet. So variant of this one going here. It should be like this one. That. So they're like the same. This one is the variant 2. There we go. The prototype is the same, right? Go here. It's an on hover. On hovering. Leave. Wow. Okay. They need to be in the same also. So interesting. So I have to group them again. There we go. I think this will be fixed, right? Yeah, I think so. So this one go down here. This thing is grouped. We're gonna go down there and then change to leave, mouse leave, like so. So the first problem that I have encountered there is the month thing was within the auto layout of this all of this thing. So it just adjusts. When the animation played, it just adjusts the all of this stuff. Like the background of it. It's just adjusted. So what we did there is the MO here we have removed from all the auto layouts there. So now the component goes like this. But the second problem we encountered now is when I paste the thingy here, it's inside this thing, it's just the underline goes like bigger, right? So what we did there is just have this one into a group and have this one into a group also. They're like two groups. And then group them up all together to have that bounding box like that so that it doesn't flicker. So this is the bounding box of this so that if the mouse leaves, it will close it. So that's the solution for that thing. And what's next? The get started thing. So this is much easier, I guess. Duplicate it, make it a component, and have a variant of this one, and just say, hey, while hovering, just do this color. Fill is this one. Prototype, drag it down while hovering. There we go. So duplicate this again, go back here and delete this one. So while hovering, we have that thing. Very cool. And the last part is learn more. The learn more is also easy because we're going to just put underline there. Duplicate it again, have a component, create component, and then add a variant of it and just say underline it. Oops. Create source there. Cringe. Underline. There we go. And we're gonna prototype it again. Bottom side. On while hovering. There we go. So we'll have the effect here on the bottom side. So we're gonna delete this and replace it with this component. There we go. Have that one. So now we have all the cards that we need, the interaction of the cards that we need here. Hover, go out, hover, go out. See that? Very cool. And this one. And when you like do that, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, we need to have the the drop shadow also. Forgot about that. Effects, drop shadow, where is it? Like that. Maybe the thingy here should be like lower and about 10, I guess. Let's see. There we go. There and there. Okay, that's it. That's it, guys. It's like just a very long exploration in creating like pricing cards using smart using auto layout and just it's a convoluted mess. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna be easy. This was gonna be easier than I thought. Okay, so a little bit of review what we did there. We have made all of this in auto layout with this also as an auto layout, but upon doing the animations, we remove this one in the auto layout because it just ruins the auto layout. Like it expands like that, and yeah, it just ruins everything. So we have to place it on the top when animating like this one. So there are like special scenarios we can do, like we can do that thing. Like if you want to add like learn more here, after you click learn more here, there's like a bunch of stuffs going down. Let me show you a bit. Let me show you a bit what I'm talking about. If there are like additional more features that you want to learn, so essentially that would be like learn more, and then after you click learn more here, it's like there's text there. There's another text that will be showing, like show more features, like a show more features thing. So it will look like that. There we go. But we need to actually have it like I forget the term of it. Like there. Like the frame is fitting there so that it will change like that. Because if the frame is going like this, it will not change until the bottom part. So you have to like extend the frame, make it do like that. So there we go, guys. I hope you have learned something for today. Sorry for not uploading that much. I have a ton of work. So kind of cringe. I thought I'm gonna do like YouTube full time, but yeah, there are just some things in just work life that I've switched to, and I think I have got used to it, so to the point that I can like explore other stuffs in Figma right now. And I mean, props to my other coworkers and other people that I work with now in my company and my like other jobs that like show me how to like use Figma. And there are like a few bits of things that I've learned, and they while working with them, I'm not really used to working with other people. Not gonna lie, I'm like a work alone kind of guy for like 10 years. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Anyway, guys, stay tuned again for another Figma videos. We're gonna explore some other stuffs. I'm gonna think of a topic to explore again, and all of the Figma links will be under the description down below. You can check it out. Feel free to mess up with them and duplicate it and just mess with them. And yeah, stay safe, everyone, and have a good one.